The biggest misunderstanding about disability is that not every disability has visibility. I got diagnosed with bowel disease, which left me with a stoma. It was a shock, I was scared, but at the same time, for me, it's a massive life change for the positive. Getting back on the dating scene, I was really worried. How am I going to say to someone, I poo out my stomach? My name's Misha, and my mission is to show people that not every disability has visibility. So in 2013, I was at university, I was in my final year at university. It was only when I was about 2 weeks into my final year that I just got really ill. It just came out of nowhere. And basically over a 10-day period, I lost about 1.5 stone. I had 3 GP visits come to the house, and in that time, they didn't really know what was going on. I continued to get worse. It was only really until about 8 months later, I started losing loads of blood. I basically got diagnosed with bowel disease. My appendix had ruptured and then essentially poisoned me inside, and then I was in a coma for around 11 days at that time. And during that sort of phase, I was given a 20% chance of survival, so it was a pretty touch and go time. I got my stoma in my mid-20s because I was basically living with a chronic illness known as ulcerative colitis. Because the inflammation was so bad, I had to have my large colon removed, which left me with a stoma. So I'm just about to change my bag. So I'm just cleaning off my hands because there's a massive risk of infection. It's really tough because I don't, per se, look disabled. Like if I have my clothes on, but I wear a bag and you can't see it. So if I go and use like disabled toilets or parked in say a disabled spot, people will give me really funny looks because I obviously don't look like your average disabled person as such. When you first see a stoma, it is a little bit of a shock. It looks really sore, but it's actually not. I can't feel it. The muscle's involuntary, so I can hold it. It's got no feeling to it really. And making changes is really simple. It's just practice. It's like anything. You just got to practice. Just keep doing it, and you'll build confidence. I first put it out on social media. The feedback I got was amazing. People were so supportive. It makes it all a little bit more manageable. You can cope a little bit better. So I've probably been vlogging initially for about 5 years or so. The vlogging start was more to help my confidence and boost my own confidence, not really for anyone else, but it's kind of led to me being able to influence and help a lot of people with my condition. Hi guys, Mr. Colitis Crohn's here, just here to give you some tips and tricks on how to live with a chronic illness a little bit better. When I first got my bag fitted, it was a shock, I was scared, but at the same time, for me, it's a massive life change for the positive. It gave me my life back. I was determined to not let this massive life-changing surgery dictate the way I lived my life. So straight away, I named my stoma Michael after my intensive care nurse. And it's basically enabled me to go and do fitness again. I can train 5 times a week.
How you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, mate. To see you nice. I'm a personal trainer. I've been working as a PT actively for around 5 years. Some of the most rewarding clients I work with have got my condition, which is absolutely incredible. I think I've got around 4 clients with my condition, which they all heard of me through social media, which is amazing. Oh my God. I'm gonna die. But we also work with a range of clients, being hip replacements, pre and post-operative, a real wide range of people that had strokes. You bring in that body confidence through exercise. When I first obviously started getting back on the dating scene, I was really worried because I thought, how am I going to approach the topic? Like, how am I going to say to someone, I poo out my stomach? Like, that's quite a shocking thing for anyone to hear. Me and Bonnie met in my workplace, so we met in the gym. She took it absolutely fine and didn't even blink at the subject. So when we first met, what did you initially think of me having a bag?
To be honest, I was quite shocked because that's something I'd always associated with old people. I didn't ever think that you'd have to hide it or expect you to. I mean, it's attached to you, but it's never been a focus of mine, like the bag. It's just part of you.
I want to show the world that not every disability has visibility. My message to people going through something similar is just to self-accept. You can't change what's happening to you, it is happening. You need to accept that and move forward. Being unique is being able to stand out and basically just be different. There's nothing wrong with being different.